Here we got a 2016 Toyota Sienna. We're having some problem here. The cooling fan keep coming on even when the car is not even hot or the AC on. And it's hard to start, and sometimes it runs, but it runs pretty bad. And sometimes it won't even start. So let's take a look, see what we got here. So let's turn it on and see if we can get this thing to run. Starts up. Now, as you can see right there you go. Cooling fans are on. They're running right now. Check engine light is on. And a bunch of other codes. There is cruise control, traction control, some BS like that. That's a software thing from Toyota. And let's go here and then the computer and see what we got. And let's see what kind of codes we got. This thing works pretty fast. Let's see why the cooling fans are coming on when they're not supposed to be on. It's hard to start. Sometimes doesn't even start. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so the codes we got is the engine cooling temperature circuit input high. And we had startability default, and we had engine cooling temperature high and startability default. That's all we got. Everything looks pretty good. Looks green. This other one, pre-collision, that doesn't even have it. Alright, so this is what we got. So we're gonna go to the code. And live data, and we're gonna look at the cooling temperature. It's right there. It's minus 40. All right, it cannot be minus 40 right now because it's around what is right now is 53 Fahrenheit, so it cannot be minus 40. All right, so we gotta go to the any red and the other stuff. They might look red. It's all black. That means it's all good. All right, so let's go to the thing to see what I can get. Let's see, everything looks okay. All right, let me start the engine up. Let's see if it starts. Okay, start right up. RPM 1600. The cooling fans are on right now. Massive flow sensor 4.1. That looks good. All right, so I'm gonna go remove a bunch of crap on the engine bay, and then I'll show you. We'll see what I can find and see if the sensor is bad or some issues with the. First, I'm gonna check the coolant, see if it's full. Let me turn the engine off. So I don't want that thing to be too hot. All right, let's go to the engine. And as you can see, I checked the coolant, it's full, so we had no problem. So I'm gonna remove all this crap to look down because that's what the sensor is. Let me remove all this stuff. And we remove everything, and look what I found. Look what I got here. The wire for the coolant temperature sensor. Somebody been shooting wire right here, look. That's gotta be an animal, so living here, shoot up this wire and eat the whole thing. Eat the wire, look, she's damaged right there. So this is the problem. That's why the cooling fans are coming on, and they're not supposed to be on. Look, see, you need to look for this. The sensor is good, but look, the connector is just, it's not good. So we're gonna fix that. I'm gonna solder the wire. I'm gonna put a new wire on it. Just a piece will make this. I don't know if this is long enough. Yeah, I think it's long enough. Maybe, but I'm gonna see what I can do. Make this thing waterproof. So you see, that's the problem right there, where the car would not start, and and if it runs pretty bad. The cooling fans are on the whole time, they never shut off, and that's why it's giving that code, the coolant sensor. I guess it says circuit high, something like that. So now you know what to look for if you run into this situation, or something similar like that. Look for the animals, look for that stuff, because there gotta be something to shoot out the wire. I'm gonna look for all the wires, see if it's some other wires are bad or something, the throttle. Sometimes they eat the throttle wires too. But for now, it looks okay. But I'm pretty sure an animal been living here, as you can see right here. Piece of corn right here. So yeah, it's gotta be something was here. Something was in here. They're not supposed to be in here. I guess the animal love the electricity though. They give you they get a little electrocuted, I guess, and that, I don't know, make them happy. But doesn't make the owner of this vehicle happy though, because he couldn't go to work because the temperature never got to the working properly and a bunch of stuff. So the owner is not happy, but we're gonna make him happy. We're gonna fix this vehicle and I'm gonna show you what I did. And as you can see, I repaired the wires. Now we're gonna put some heat on this thing to make it waterproof, but it's not, water doesn't get hit a lot, but it might get a little bit. So we're gonna heat this up, make the little glue that it has inside come out with the heat or whatever that thing does. And we're gonna put some electrical tape on it, and that'll be it. See, that's how it looks. That's how it looks. Pretty good, pretty tight. So let's throw some electrical tape on it and see what happens. And that's how it looks with the electrical tape on it. Hopefully that's good enough to stop the animals. And I'm gonna clean this out, so I'm not gonna leave anything that they might come back for it. And just put everything back on and battery, and let's go back to the computer. And this is how it looks with everything back on. The wire hiding down there. Let's go start it up, see what happens. And here I open the ignition switch. As you can see, the temperature now is 93.2 Fahrenheit. And let's see if this is correct, because it's been like that for a while. Let's start it up and see what happens. Let's start right up. As you can see, cooling fans are off right now. And just to prove that, let's go look at it. They're off, they're not running. That is pretty good. And the thing is running as it should, not up and down on the idle. And we still have, I don't have the check engine light. Oh, because I disconnect the battery. Okay, cool. So let me see if I still have the code here on the computer. Let me see. No code, trouble codes are not detected. So that means, okay, disconnect the battery, erase all the whole thing. All right. I mean, it's fine though. That's okay. I will do the same thing here. Erase all the code. You can see the RPMs on the engines are 1,000 and some, and before was like 600 and some. When the engine is cold, it can't be at that low RPM. So as you can see right here, 109 is going up. We're gonna wait until it fully warms up. So you can see right there, 183. It's cold right now, so it's 48 degrees, so it's not gonna go to 200 right away. But as you can see, the throttle is responding. Temperature of the metal. there we go. That was the problem. The wire was all bad. So yeah, what does it tell you? That sometimes, you need to look for an obvious thing, like you might buy a sensor, but before you buy a sensor, check the wire, check everything, make sure everything is just working fine. The fuses, check the fuses. Yeah, some people say, oh, you should have checked the fuses first. But yeah, you check the fuses, you'll find out that it's powered on the fuses. Then you just waste that time. But you go right to the, because it's easy to do it. It's easy to see it. The sensor is right there. You just go right to the wire and hook up a DVOM and check the power. If you have power, then you don't need to check the fuse. You already checked the fuse. If the wire is still in good condition and is powered there, then your sensor is bad. That's how it is. It could be your main computer, the main drive is bad, but that would need you need another type of a test. But as you can see, just going right to the wire, pull the wire out, like wiggle it a little bit just to make sure it is in a good condition. But if it's broken like this one, then just fix it and then way to go. So it's right there, 186, running pretty good. All right, so until next time, thanks for watching.